Hello, genius friends. A very warm welcome to your friend Prajita's English class. So we start with our language odyssey English reader class 5 by Amit Publishing House, and it's an acknowledged series. So children, to start with, we are going to do chapter number 13 today, and the chapter is Kalpana Chawla. कल्पना चावला के बारे में बहुत सारे बच्चों ने सुना होगा, ज्यादातर सभी ने सुना होगा, और अगर नहीं सुना तो आज हम पढ़ेंगे इस चैप्टर में अबाउट कल्पना चावला. हु वाज कल्पना चावला? इट्स अ वेरी फेमस नेम चिल्ड्रन. About the story, let's read about the story first. The lesson tells about the first space woman of India, Kalpana Chawla. कल्पना चावला वो पहली महिला थी जो कि स्पेस में गई थी. It tells about her early life, education, her NASA career, personal characteristics, award and memoir. Her story inspires everyone to dream big. कल्पना चावला के बारे में आज हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे. उनकी अर्ली लाइफ, एजुकेशन कहाँ हुई थी, उनकी नासा में उनका करियर कैसा था, उनके पर्सनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स क्या थे, एंड her story was so inspiring. Her story has inspired many people that we should always dream big. हमें बड़े सपने देखने चाहिए. Okay, let's read the lesson. So to start with the lesson, Kalpana Chawla was an Indo-American astronaut and space shuttle mission specialist. वो एक एस्ट्रोनॉट थी और इंडो अमेरिकन थी. She was Indian but she stayed in America, so she was Indo-American astronaut and space shuttle mission की specialist थी. She was one of 7 crew members who died in the space shuttle Columbia disaster. space shuttle Columbia में जब वो गई थी उस मिशन पे, और उसमें 7 क्रू मेंबर्स थे उनके साथ. तो उनके साथ ही जब वो डिजास्टर हुआ था उसमें उनकी डेथ हो गई थी. शी डाइड. her early life. What was her early life? Kalpana Chawla was born in a Hindu family in Karnal, Haryana, India. Kalpana in Sanskrit means imagination of the mind. कल्पना का मतलब संस्कृत में क्या होता है? इमेजिनेशन, सोच, दिमाग. एंड दस ऑल्सो कॉल्ड क्रिएशन. सो व्हेन समबडी थिंक्स, जो दिमाग का सोच होता है, इमेजिनेशन होती है, उसको दूसरे वर्ड्स में क्रिएशन भी बोला जाता है. हर इंटरेस्ट इन फ्लाइंग वाज इंस्पायर्ड बाय J.R.D. Tata, a pioneering Indian pilot and industrialist. J.R.D. Tata के बारे में आपने सुना होगा. तो वो बहुत बड़े इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हैं और वो एक पायलट भी थे. तो उनसे इंस्पायर हुई थी कल्पना चावला. उनका जो इंटरेस्ट था फ्लाइंग में, उनको देख के इंस्पिरेशन मिला था J.R.D. टाटा को. एजुकेशन, उनकी एजुकेशन कहाँ कहाँ हुई? कल्पना चावला स्टडीड एट टैगोर पब्लिक स्कूल, करनाल, फॉर हर अर्ली स्कूलिंग, and in 1982, she pursued further studies of aeronautical engineering at Punjab Engineering College in Chandigarh, India. उनकी जो शुरू की स्टडीज थी वो टैगोर पब्लिक स्कूल में हुई, करनाल में, और अर्ली स्कूलिंग जो हुआ 1982, और उसके बाद उन्होंने फर्दर एरोनॉटिकल इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने के लिए वो पंजाब इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज चंडीगढ़, where she earned her Bachelor of Science degree. Bachelor's degree उन्होंने पंजाब इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से ली. She was one of the 3 women in the college at the time. उस कॉलेज में 3 women's में से 3 ही women थी, उनमें से एक. She moved to engineering from the University of Texas at Arlington in 1984. Chawla earned a second engineering degree in 1988 from the University of Colorado at Boulder. एक और उन्होंने इंजीनियरिंग की डिग्री ली थी, सेकेंड इंजीनियरिंग की डिग्री ली थी उन्होंने यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ कोलोराडो. Later that year, she began working for NASA Ames Research Center. NASA Ames Research Center के लिए वो काम कर रही है. Chawla held a certified flight instructor rating for aeroplanes. उनके पास एक सर्टिफाइड इंस्ट्रक्टर रेटिंग वो था, सर्टिफिकेशन था फॉर एरोप्लेन्स, gliders and commercial pilot license for single and multi-engine aeroplanes. She had so many certificates. Seaplanes and gliders. She held an FCC issued technician class amateur radio license with the call sign KD5ESI. She met and married Jane Pereira Harrison, a flying instructor and aviation writer. उनकी मैरिज एक फ्लाइट इंस्ट्रक्टर से हुई और वो राइटर भी थे. उनका नाम था जेन पेरा हैरिसन in 1983 and became a naturalized United States citizen in 1990. और वो 1990 में यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स की सिटीजन बन. चावला joined NASA career. अब उनका NASA में करियर क्या था? Chawla joined the NASA Astronaut Corps in March 1995. 1995 में उन्होंने NASA joined and was selected for her first flight in 1998. 1998 में first flight के लिए उनको select किया. Her first space mission began in November 1997 as part of the 6th astronaut crew that flew the Space Shuttle Columbia Flight STS-87. उनकी जो फर्स्ट फ्लाइट थी वो 6 एस्ट्रोनॉट्स में शी वाज द 7th वन जो कि स्पेस शटल कोलंबिया की फ्लाइट में गई. Chawla was the first Indian born woman and the second person of Indian origin to fly in space, following cosmonaut Rakesh Sharma, who flew in 1984 in a Soviet spacecraft. She was the first Indian born woman or second person of Indian origin जो कि space में गई. It must be noted that while Rakesh Sharma represented India, Chawla was an American astronaut who represented the United States and India too. राकेश शर्मा जो थे वो तो इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे और कल्पना चावला यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स को भी रिप्रेजेंट कर रही थी और इंडिया को. शर्मा एंड चावला नेवर मेट. ये दोनों कभी नहीं मिले, even though they should have, despite their common interests. On her first mission, Chawla traveled over 10.4 million miles in 252 orbits of the Earth, logging more than 360 hours in space. 360 hours से भी ज़्यादा टाइम उन्होंने स्पेस में गुजारा. During STS-87, she was responsible for deploying the Spartan satellite, which malfunctioned. उन्होंने डिप्लॉय किया था स्पार्टन सैटेलाइट को STS वाली फ्लाइट में जो कि malfunction हो गया था, necessitating a spacewalk by Winston Scott and Takao Doi to capture the satellite. A 5-month NASA investigation fully exonerated Chawla by identifying errors in software. वो error क्यों आया था उसके लिए उन्हें 5 months लग गए in software interfaces and the defined procedures of flight crew and ground control. So she had to find out why it malfunctioned. वो malfunction क्यों हुआ? After the completion of STS-87 post-flight activities, Chawla was assigned technical positions in the astronaut office. उनको technical positions भी दी गई astronaut office. Her performance in which was recognized with a special award from her peers. उनको special awards भी दिए गए. In 2000, she was selected for her second flight as part of the crew of STS-107. सेकेंड फ्लाइट के लिए उनको 2000 में सेलेक्ट किया गया. The mission was repeatedly delayed due to scheduling conflicts and technical problems. कुछ technical problems की वजह से वो फ्लाइट फिर से डिले हो गई. Such as the July 2002 discovery of cracks in the shuttle engine flow lines. कुछ technical problems आने की वजह से ये फ्लाइट डिले हुई है. On January 16, 2002, Chawla finally returned to space aboard Columbia on the ill-fated STS-107 mission. अब finally January 16, 2002 में वो मिशन जो कोलंबिया गया था उसमें Chawla was there. Kalpana Chawla was there. Chawla's responsibilities included the Space Hub Freestar microgravity experiments for which the crew conducted nearly 80 experiments studying the Earth and space science. ये सब experiments करने के लिए she was deployed. Advanced technology development and astronaut health and safety. These were all the things which she had to do during her mission. Chawla's last visit to India was during the 1991 and to 1992 New Year holidays when she and her husband spent time with her family. The last visit उनका इंडिया था 1991-92 में जब वो न्यू ईयर के हॉलीडेज में अपने घर आई. For various reasons, Chawla was never able to follow up on invitations to visit India after she became an astronaut. जब से वो एस्ट्रोनॉट बनी थी किसी न किसी वजह से वो इंडिया नहीं आ पाती थी कि कोई भी इनविटेशन जाता था इंडिया से उसमें वो नहीं आ पाती. Now personal characteristics. What were Kalpana Chawla's personal characteristics? Chawla was a vegetarian. वो vegetarian थी. On her mission, she carried a white silk banner worldwide campaign to teachers as well as nearly 24 CDs including Abida Parveen, Yehudi Menon, Ravi Shankar and Deep Purple. उन्होंने जब वो अपने मिशन पे गई थी तो उन्होंने अपने साथ एक व्हाइट सिल्क बैनर दिया था. 24 CDs थी जिनमें इन सबके सॉन्ग्स थे. सिंगर्स एंड सिंगर्स की CD. She went to rock concert, a Deep Purple show in 2001 with her husband. Kalpna is not necessarily a rock music aficionado, her husband said of Deep Purple show, but she nevertheless characterized the show as a spiritual experience. बहुत ज़्यादा म्यूजिक में ना वो होते हुए भी interest, she just went and she enjoyed the show there. She enjoyed bird watching. उनको क्या क्या अच्छा लगता था? Bird watching, backpacking, hiking, flying and reading. Quoting philosopher Lucius Annus Seneca, she always said, I was not born in one corner. The whole world is my native land. वो इनको पढ़ती थी, उनको रीडिंग का भी शौक था and she always used to say, मैं किसी एक कोने में पैदा नहीं हुई. ये जो पूरा वर्ल्ड है, दिस इज माई नेटिव लैंड. पूरा वर्ल्ड जो है ये मेरा नेटिव लैंड है, यही मेरा बर्थ प्लेस है. नाउ अवार्ड्स जो कि दिए गए थे कल्पना चावला को, posthumously awarded. Posthumously means when a person is dead, उसके बाद जो उनको अवार्ड दिया जाता है, that is known as posthumous award. Congressional Space Medal of Honor, NASA Space Flight Medal, NASA Distinguished Service Medal, Defense Distinguished Service Medal DDS, and memoir उनके याद में क्या बनाया गया था? Asteroid 51826 Kalpana Chawla, one of the 7 citations named after the Columbia's crew. जो कोलंबियन क्रू था, ये थे क्रू मेंबर्स, इनके मेमोरी में ये रखा गया था नेम. On February 5, 2003, India's Prime Minister announced that the meteorological series of satellites, METSAT, will be renamed as Kalpana. The first satellite of the series, METSAT-1, launched by India on September 12, 2002, will be now known as Kalpana-1. September 12, 2002 में जो लॉन्च किया गया था सैटेलाइट, उसका नाम METSAT-1 से चेंज करके कल्पना-1 कर दिया। 74th Street in Jackson Heights, Queens, New York City has been renamed 74th Street Kalpana Chawla Way in her honor. उनके ऑनर में जो न्यूयॉर्क सिटी का जो स्ट्रीट है 74th Street in Jackson Heights, उसका नाम भी चेंज करके 74th Street Kalpana Chawla Way कर दिया। The University of Texas at Arlington, where Chawla obtained a Master's of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering in 1984, opened a dormitory named in her honor, Kalpana Chawla Hall, in 2004. 2004 में यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ टेक्सास आर्लिंगटन ने, जहाँ से उन्होंने मास्टर्स की डिग्री ली थी, वहाँ पे एक डॉर्मेटरी खोला गया, उसका नाम रखा गया कल्पना चावला हॉल। Kalpana Chawla Award was instituted by the government of Karnataka in 2004 for young women scientists. कुछ awards भी उनके नाम पे रखे गए। The girls' hostel at Punjab Engineering College is named after Kalpana Chawla. एक girls' hostel है पंजाब इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में, उसका नाम भी कल्पना चावला के नाम पे ही रखा है। In addition, an award of INR 25,000, a medal and a certificate is instituted for the best student in aeronautical engineering department. पंजाब इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज का जो एरोनॉटिकल डिपार्टमेंट है, वहाँ पे बेस्ट स्टूडेंट को कल्पना चावला के नाम का 25,000 एक मेडल, 25,000 रुपीज मेडल और सर्टिफिकेट दिया जाता है। NASA has dedicated a supercomputer to Kalpana. एक सुपर कंप्यूटर भी उन्होंने कल्पना के नाम पे डेडिकेट किया। One of the Florida Institute of Technology's student apartment complexes, Columbia Village Suites, has halls named after each of the astronauts, including Chawla. Now see how many things have been done. She was such a great personality. NASA marks Columbia Hills after each of the 7 astronauts lost in the Columbia shuttle disaster, including Chawla Hill after Kalpana Chawla. कल्पना चावला के नाम पे यहाँ मार्स कोलंबिया हिल्स में भी नेम रखा। Now, in a nutshell, what we have read in this lesson, the first space woman of India, Kalpana Chawla. कल्पना चावला के बारे में हमने पढ़ा। Kalpana's early life, education, her NASA career, personal characteristics, and awards. These all things we have read in this chapter. Now the testing time. Take the correct options. Let's do some exercises. Kalpana Chawla was an dash astronaut. Indo-American, Indo-Russian, Indo-Tibetan, none of these. She was an Indo-American astronaut. Kalpana Chawla belonged to Karnataka, Karnal, Kashmir, none of these. She belonged to Karnal. Kalpana Chawla studied at Karnal Public School, Tagore Public School, both A and B, none of these. She studied in Tagore Public School. Her early education was in Tagore Public School. Kalpana's first space mission began on December 19, 1997, November 19, 1997, October 19, 1997, or none of these. Her first space mission began in November 19, 1997. Now, let's move ahead. Fill in the blanks. Let's fill in some blanks. Kalpana was selected for her first dash in 1998. For her first flight in 1998. Fine. Chawla was the first Indian dash woman to fly in space. She was the first Indian-born woman to fly in the space. The mission was dashed due to technical problems. The mission was delayed due to technical problems. Chawla's dash visit to India was during the 1991 to 1992 New Year holidays. Chawla's last visit to India. Fine, children. So, children, let's do the next one, true false. Write T for true and F for false statements. Kalpna Chawla was a pilot. Was she a pilot? No, she was an astronaut and space shuttle specialist. Space shuttle mission specialist. So this is false. Kalpna in Sanskrit means imagination of the mind. Yes, this is true. It means this only. So write T. Kalpna was one of the few women in the college at that time. Kalpna was one of not the few women. There were not few women. There were only 3 women. So this is also false. Chawla joined the NASA astronaut corps in March 2005. The date is wrong here. So this is false. Answer the following questions. Now some question answers. Who was Kalpana Chawla? Write her birthplace. Kalpana Chawla was an Indo-American astronaut and a space shuttle specialist. Space shuttle mission specialist. And what was her birthplace? Her birthplace was Karnal, Haryana. Fine. Where did Kalpana complete her schooling from? She completed her schooling from Tagore Public School, which was in Karnal. So, whom did Kalpana get married to? Kalpana got married to Jane Pera Harrison. Harrison. Fine, children. Now, the next one is last one. Throw light on NASA career of Kalpana. So, as you have read, her NASA career has many things in it. So, just go through the lesson को read करेंगे. उसमें पूरा NASA का career दिया हुआ है. Kalpana Chawla, how she got her first flight, how she got her second flight, what were the dates when she got her first flight and the second one, what all she did in NASA, what all duties she got in NASA, that all is mentioned in the chapter. So please go through the chapter and the part where NASA career is given. NASA career एक part है, उसको पढ़ेंगे and you'll write the answer, children. Now the next question, when and where did Kalpana move on her first mission? On November 19, 1997, Kalpana Chawla moved on her first mission with the Space Columbia aircraft. That was her first mission, first flight. Write a note about mission of Kalpana on STS-107. So children, please go through the lesson. There is a paragraph about STS-107. STS-107 का जो mission था, पूरा mission उसमें mentioned है. Just go through that and write the answer. Now, tick the suitable homophones. Word of words. Some grammar part now. Tick the suitable homophones to fill in the blanks. Similar sounding words. What are homophones? Similar sounding words but with different spellings. A dash has 7 days and the meaning is also different. The spelling is also different, the meaning is also different, but the sound is similar. That is known as homophone. A dash has 7 days. W-E-E-K week or W-E-A-K week. A week, W-E-E-K week has 7 days. Please dash down an essay. W-R-I-T-E write or R-I-G-H-T write. Here write, the spelling is W-R-I-T-E. Please write down the an essay. Raman is a Brahmin by C-A-S-T caste or C-A-S-T-E caste. C-A-S-T-E caste. We should not dash our time. W-A-I-S-T-E Waste or W-A-S-T-E, waste. We should not waste, W-A-S-T-E, waste our time. Fine, children. Now write one word for the following. This phrase has a word for it. So we have to find out and write it. A person who believes in fate. जो भाग्य पे भरोसा करता है. What do we call that person? That person is known as fatalist. Okay? A person who lives by himself. Person who lives by himself, hermit. A person who does not believe in God, जो God पे विश्वास नहीं करता है, भगवान पे, ईश्वर पे विश्वास नहीं करता है. Atheist, A-T-H-E-I-S-T, atheist. A person who cannot read or write, illiterate. That person is known as illiterate. Fine? Okay? Now, let's move ahead. Collective nouns. A collective noun is the name given to the group of people or things. किसी भी चीज का ग्रुप जब वो एक ग्रुप में होता है या लोग जब ग्रुप में होते हैं उनको क्या those are known as collective nouns. A collective noun is treated as a singular noun. इसको singular noun ही बोला जाता है. Collective nouns take everything under one group. एक ग्रुप में collectively means इकट्ठा. Example, a herd of cattle. Cattle के झुंड को herd बोलते हैं. A litter of puppies. Puppies के ग्रुप को litter बोलते हैं. A quiver of arrows. बहुत सारे arrows एक साथ उनको quiver बोलते हैं. A bench of judges. जब judges बहुत सारे एक साथ बैठे होते हैं, ग्रुप में होते हैं, they are known as bench of judges. Fill in the blanks with suitable collective nouns from the boxes. Okay, children? The words are bench, mob, queue, cabinet, play, audience, squadron, galaxy, pack, quiver. The archer carried a dash of arrows. The archer carried the quiver of arrows. The arrows in group are known as quiver. So we write here Q-U-I-V-E-R, quiver. A dash of judges gave the verdict. A bench of judges gave the verdict. Next. A dash of stars is seen on a clear night. So let's do one thing. पीछे जितने भी वर्ड्स दिए हुए हैं आपके बॉक्सेस में उसको हम यहाँ पे नोट डाउन कर लेंगे, फिर हम वहां से देख के लिखेंगे which one is suitable. So let's see the words first. Bench, audience. Okay, bench has been done, quiver has been done. तो अब हम लिखेंगे mob, queue, cabinet. Okay, children, first let's write the words which were given in the boxes. So let's write down here. After that, we'll fill in the blanks. One was mob, the other one was queue, Q-U-E-U-E, queue, and cabinet. These are the words which were given in the boxes. And play, Then the other one was audience, and squadron, S-Q-U-A-R-D-O-N-C-E, audience, and galaxy, and pack, A-C-K, pack. Now children, a dash of stars is seen on a clear night. जब stars का झुंड दिखता है आपको night में, तो what are those called? They are known as galaxy of stars. Galaxy of stars. The zamindar kept a dash of hounds for hunting. Pack of hounds for hunting. The police used tear gas to disperse the dash of rowdy workers, mob of rowdy workers, mob of rowdy workers. The dash at the ticket counter for the show is long. So we have done mob also queue. The queue at the ticket counter. जो line लगती है उसको queue बोलते हैं. Queue at the ticket counter for the show is long. Queue also done. Galaxy also done. Pack also done. They applauded Dash the dancer. They applauded Dash the dancer. What the dancer? They applaud audience. The audience applauded. Audience. The dash of ministers was called for an urgent meeting. Ministers, the cabinet of ministers. Ministers का क्या होता है? Cabinet, cabinet of ministers. A dash of airplanes flew over the city. Squadron of airplanes. Squadron. Squadron. A dash of locusts attacked the village. Dash of locusts attacked the village. Plague of locusts attacked the village. Plaque. Plaque. Plague of locusts. Locusts attacked the village. So these were some of the collective nouns, children. So children, here we complete our chapter, and I hope you all must have known very well about Kalpna Chawla, who was an astronaut, an Indo-American astronaut, and what all achievements she had and how disastrous her death was when she was on her second mission. Due to the malfunctioning, the disaster happened and the 7 crew members, they all died. So children, here I end the chapter. Stay tuned, stay connected, and stay excited for the clamp of next video. I'll be back with something new, something interesting. Till then, bye.